Welcome to Patient Zero. I'm your host, Branch Isole. Patient Zero shares a focus on personal, career, and spiritual relationship growth and sustainability. The term Patient Zero generally describes a point of origin for any experience, event, or entity. From the moment of our creation, as a spirit of origination, each of us becomes the patient zero of our lifetime journey. On Patient Zero, you'll hear tips and takeaways for healthier daily interactions to achieve greater success at home and work. You'll also learn how prophecy can educate, entertain, and edify, with an awareness about prophetic events, people, and circumstances, to help you know and prepare for God's purpose-filled plans. How much political power do you have? How much financial leverage do you own? How much social influence do you command? How much of your life do you really control? Now, there are no right or wrong answers to these questions. They're merely gauges of reflections from your current station in life and what you're doing with it. You and I, we have jobs, careers, responsibilities, duties, and obligations. We have relationships, issues, problems, and fears. We have an id and an ego. We have insecurities and doubts. We have a conscious and subconscious mind within a body. We are each complex individuals living in an even more complex world. What exactly do we have control over? Well, we have control over our thoughts and our responses. On a platform, we are all on a level playing field of thoughts and responses. So think about what you can change in the world today, right now. Not much, really. Now, think about what you can change in your world today, right now. Think for a moment about what you can change right now in your community, your neighborhood, your family. You see, we're each caught up in life, specifically our own, that's unfolding minute by minute, day by day. We're trying to get by, we're trying to get along, we're trying to get ahead. We're all juggling people, places, objects, emotions. You name it, we've got an aspiration to have it, be it, or possess it. Now, how many of our desires, wants, wishes, and delights do we actually control? Meaning, you're able to walk away from it. With each day, we get closer to May 2031, when this question will take on real importance. You see, we're all living, but are we alive? To be truly alive, one needs to be complete, meaning mind, body, and spirited soul. And that's the challenge of life. You see, we're each a spirit upon arrival, born to a soul, housed in a corporeal body with a processing mind. And the path before each of us is a journey, our life journey. We're each on a quest to understand and to be understood, and to understand our place in this world. But after day one, no one remains unimpaired. Life becomes a series of chances, choices, and consequences. It's the little things that truly determine who we become. You see, your initial arrival began this journey, and that brings us up to today. So if you want to change your future, start here. First, forgive your parents. Free yourself by doing this one thing, and you can restart the journey to become your own person. How? Well, realize that your parents are, or were, just who they are, or were. A culmination of their nature and nurtured upbringing, which helped determine yours. You see, everyone has or had good, bad, and ugly experiences. From first breath, we are each caught up in the world. Each of us inhales its being as we become part of this new experience. And the longer we're part of it, and it a part of us, the more bonded to it and within it we become. It's like the Matrix realm. Our energies are used for evil and corruption, and we are unwitting parts of the system. The spirit part that you are is a blessed energy unit of the cosmos. And when a spirit is reactivated, choices come with fewer harmful consequences. Why? An activated spirit identifies opportunities to grow. The inactive spirit remains silent, allowing habitual repeat mistakes or errors of judgment that bring about requited suffering. So let's turn back onto that which we can control, our thoughts and responses. You see, God's love for each of us is so great, He has designed our brains, our minds, with a unique ability. Like a supercomputer, our brains can process information at the speed of thought. Our minds can change, analyze, prepare, and respond in micro-milliseconds, faster even than we ourselves can understand. But here's the true genius of God's love. We can only have one focused thought at a time. Think about that. Although the multiplicity of our brain's capabilities, our mind's capabilities are innumerable. Yet we can only focus on one thought in any given moment. This is the omniscience of God's love. Why? Well, He knew with our mind's instant processing abilities, we would imagine, we would wish, we would desire, and we would take action. And those combined with our free will often get us into pickles, holes, or situations of issues and problems that we create for ourselves. For this reason, He gave us a regulator, one which only allows us to focus on a single thought in a single moment upon which to act. So what does this mean? If you want to change your life, change your thoughts. But how? Well, that's the easy part. Redirect and replace that focused thought with another or different one. Why? Our thoughts become our actions. Our actions become our habits. Our habits become our character, and our character determines our destiny. You see, life is a continuum, a process of cause and effect, reward and punishment. Not recognizing a spiritual connection between our innate right and wrong concept, our life can become covered up by layer upon layer of experiences. Experiences that mute an active spirit. You see, spiritual cognition is like viewing the brass ring on the merry-go-round, knowing it exists and is attainable, yet never really stretching out far enough to grasp it. We innately understand each choice is between right and wrong, or when spiritually engaged, moral and ethical response. And it's this conflict that can produce issues within each and every opportunity. So, I have a choice, I have a decision. Will I choose my way, meaning my well-known and well-practiced, well-worn old pattern response, action or reaction? Or will I now risk, by venturing into an unknown, untried, and possibly untrue, uncomfortable response guided by spiritual recognition and understanding. Much like Alice and her rabbit hole, we tumble, wander, and wonder, being and remaining in limbo, teetering between the two with every major or minor decision or choice, which can lead to frustration and potentially costly consequences. This also makes for tenuous and conflicted daily interactions, which further exacerbate our doubts or fears. This is truly a difficult way to live. And all the time, in the back of our mind, like an itch we're unable to scratch, a thought splinter we are unable to extricate, a cognition that surely there must be a different way. Thanks for joining me today. On Patient Zero, we share key takeaways for growth-filled living. If you know someone who could benefit from today's episode, please share it with them. And if today's show has been interesting for you, please give us a rating and review. To know more about my work, I invite you to visit my website, branchisole.com, my Substack page, branchisole.substack.com, and my YouTube channel, Branch Isole. Substack subscribers also receive a thought for today every morning, 2 spiritual Christianity prophecy alerts every week, and an open mic poem short story every Saturday, as well as access to previous Patient Zero episodes, informative series, and articles. Today's Patient Zero episode has been sponsored by Mana'o Publishing and my book, Turn of a Phrase. If you're interested in knowing more about spiritual growth, Turn of a Phrase is the book or ebook for you. It's available at the website as well as from Amazon. At the website, you'll find all my books, ebooks, and gift merchandise. Thanks for joining me today. Join me again next Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at branchisole.substack.com, when we discuss the writing on the wall. Until then, keep growing and be in the world, not of the world.